Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught. Completion. Touchdown, Tar Heels. As they fight back here in this playoff game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Play to the right side, complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw yet again. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? It's press coverage now from these DBs. To throw, it's St. Clair. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Utes keep the football on the move. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Boy, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And the Utes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. It's an option look. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. QB keeper all the way. And the Utes will try to keep this drive moving. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. 0 running rate. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. The Utes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UMC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a keeper. He breaks free. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. What a move into open space. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the one. Cut quickly. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hunt over the middle. It's Johnson. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, for a hitch route to be successful against man coverage, you need a lot of reps to get the quarterback and the receiver on the same page, just like this. Timing is the key on these, because if you're late, it's an easy pick for the corner.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. QB decides to keep it here. Has the first down and more. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible, because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Coverage team brings down the returner. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. He tosses it back. Moves left out of the pocket. Oh, they got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down and 10 now. Linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
He's got room to run. Tackle, but first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. We'll give it to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It smothers. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delayed game penalty will cost the offense 5. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, first and 10. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The tight end has got it. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They'll try the option play here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
2nd and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. The pass rush closing in. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Utes offense takes the field. The back's got it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And the return will be brought down. North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Tar Heels will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's St. Clair. Grab near the sticks. It's Andrews. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Utes looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Andrews. Finding space at the 20. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. The quarterback's got it on the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Grinding away with a running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Turn starts inside the 15. He finds some space. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to pull it down and run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Dropping back. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it.